All right, so if you've already seen my top music movie, you'll know what this is all about. It's just me kind of. I have some movies written down, but it's kind of me just shooting off the hip of some of the top movies that I think really stood out to me in 2008. I know, again, just like the music one, it's not really going to be that off the wall. You're not going to really hear a lot of indie movies in this list, but it's just stuff that I think is made an impact on me this year. So, best movie 2008. I can pretty much say with all my heart that The Dark Knight was the best movie 2008 because it was just one of those movies where it just struck you emotionally rather than just you were just sitting back in your chair watching an action movie and you left without feeling anything. The Dark Knight really made you feel, really made you think. Whether or not the death of Heath Ledger actually made a part in that, it's kind of debatable, but it was just a great movie all around. Uh, Fantastic acting by both Heath Ledger and everybody in the movie. Continuing with the superhero movie theme, Iron Man was also great. Great movie on Blu-ray, by the way. Very visually appealing movie. I just love Robert Downey Jr. And he was just great in that movie. He was just himself. He was just a cocky, arrogant guy that just did whatever he wanted, which he kind of is in real life, which is why he's himself. Um, so Iron Man, and everybody's seen it. Nick and Nora is my next one. It's something that not a lot of people have probably seen, probably people heard of. The full title is Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I don't know why I love this movie. I like this movie so much, but when I walked away from it, it was just one of those movies that just kind of stuck with me. Um, I haven't really seen it again. Kind of wait for it to come out on Blu-ray so I can pick it up. But definitely, I mean, it's not different. It's a teen kind of romance thing, but it's just the acting by Michael Cera and Kat Dennings is pretty good. If you haven't seen it, definitely wait till it comes on DVD. Rent it. I mean, you can rent movies now for probably like $1. Um, and then finally, the only really other movie that stood out to me when I was thinking about what was my favorite movies was Role Models with Sean William Scott and I can't remember his name now, but Sean William Scott. It was just it was one of those comedies that really just didn't hold back on the dialogue. It just made it real. I mean, movies that like don't have cussing and oh yeah, this movie's good. You know, they didn't swear. Like people swear in real life. That's what happens when you're like my age or stuff like that. You're in normal conversations. You know, you're gonna use you're gonna say you're gonna use the F word. I'll try to censor it for if there's any little kiddies watching, but you know what I'm talking about. You don't like use the word like duty when you say shit or something like that. It's just real. It's real dialogue. But it's just a really funny movie overall. Um, and yes, that little black kid did make the whole movie. He was pretty hilarious. So that's about it for movies of 2008. I know I only really listed five, but that's really all in my mind that stand out. Oh no, I skipped one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wally. I know it's a kids movie, but I love Pixar. I love it to death. 3D animation is my thing. It's what I go to when I actually go to one of those movies. I actually look to see like how they did that and actually try to see little flaws. And I'll point them out to like my girlfriend or something like that, and she'll be like, "Who the hell cares?" So Wally, it's the first half an hour of the movie. There's no talking, and it's a little weird. But once you get past that and you actually hear somebody speak, you're like, "Oh wow, somebody's talking." Like, and then you realize for the first like part of that movie, nobody talked, but it really didn't even matter. Um, just a great visual movie again. Definitely something you needed to see on the big screen to really appreciate it. So, Dark Knight, Iron Man, Nick and Nora. Go see Nick and Nora. Check it out if you haven't. And Wally and Role Models. So that's my top movies of 2008. Thanks for watching again. And check out my next video, which will be down here. Wow. Down there. There you go. It'll say, the Russell Vlogs other videos. Click it and then watch the other ones. All right. Talk to you guys later.